Hey everyone, in this video I'll show you how the chain adjustment mechanism works on a motorcycle, typical chain driven motorcycle. I will cover a little bit of terminology and I'll show you how to properly adjust your chain tensioning mechanism. So the business end for adjusting the chain is right here at the swing arm. This piece of iron is the swing arm, here is chain guard on it, and this is your rear sprocket. Let me zoom in closer and even closer. Yes, I pulled out the rear axle a little bit so you can see this situation here, that the rear axle is in a slot in the swing arm, and in the swing arm there's an adjustment mechanism here and allows you to move the swing arm back that way, away from the engine sprocket, which is at the front end of business. And you've got a square plate here, or a square washer, and your chain adjustment can be referenced in by the edge of the washer, by aligning the edge of the washer on both sides of the axle with one of the marks there. And as long as the marks are the same for both sides of the motorcycle, you should be doing fine. I want to show you something about this mechanism on the other side where I took it out. I'll show you how it works. So there we go. I pulled the axle out and removed the nut from the end of the axle here and removed the washer that was here. And here we've got this mechanism, and I'm gonna spin it with a drill. Normally you would use a hand tool on it, but this way it's kind of spectacular and you can see how it works. When I operate the drill, you can see how the mechanism inside pulls the axle away from the engine. And just put it back there. Pulls the axle away from the engine so you can tighten the chain properly as it's being worn. There, that's how it goes. Okay, you get the idea. And what's inside is really simple. It's got one bolt in it there, and this shape of metal that fills the inside of the swing arm and braces against it sideways, top and bottom, so it doesn't rock and doesn't turn. And this end cap here locks one end of the screw in, and the other one here is there. The screw is just moving forward this way. That's how it's done, and it's really simple. The fineness of this adjustment is based on the thread pitch. Say 1 full rotation of the screw advances the thread, say 1/10 of an inch or so, and you're gonna have to count the number of turns on both sides of the swing arm, this side and the other side there, to make sure that your wheel is aligned. And this is how I can tell you about wheel alignment. Okay, it's very important that the square washer on both sides of the swing arm line up with the same reference marks. Okay, because if it's not, then this then the rear wheel is skewed in reference to the front wheel or the direction of the motorcycle, and what you want is that the rear wheel of the motorcycle, say my hand here, and the front wheel of the motorcycle track nicely one after another. If the rear wheel is mounted skewed, it's gonna wear away your sprockets faster than you can say pumpernickel. It's gonna wear away your tires and will make your motorcycle extremely unstable. So keep your chain tight and tension it properly, and make sure that when you do it, that both left and right sides of the swing arm, the your square washers or whatever referencing item you have is adjusted to exactly the same degree. Okay, you be safe out there, guys.